Okay, so let me give you a tour of your website. Once your website's finished, you'll have back-end access. So basically what that means is you can go ahead and change some of the text, some of the pictures. Um, but the most important thing you may want to focus on is, of course, changing the order online setup. From here, you can make a lot of changes on how your online order menu appears, how you can rearrange it, how you can hide it, how you can add coupon codes, and a bunch of other features. In this video, I'm going to cover some of it because there are other YouTube videos that will show you everything else. So I'm going to briefly go over the back end once your website's finished. So what you do is you go on the back end. Here's the back end of your website. It's called the dashboard. So you'll see all these settings in the back here. The main ones you're going to be focusing on is called pages and Clover orders. So kind of familiarize yourself with these two settings here. When I click on pages, you'll notice it has all the pages on your website. You have the home page, the contact us, the about us, and all these pages here. So for example, when I click on home page, when I press edit, it shows me the back end view of the home page. So this is the back end. See where it says full width header? So when I click on the home page, the way you can tell which page you're on is when it's highlighted. So right now, since I'm on the order online page, it's green colored. When I click on the home page, this one becomes green. So for example, right now we're looking at the full menu header. So when I click on this button here, it will take me to the back end of the full width menu header. See how it says fresh flavors creative menu? I can change that here and press save exit. Or I can change the image. See this image right here corresponds with this image right here, with this image. I can change that. I can press this button here and I can change that to something else. So as you get different pictures, or you like a different kind of image here, you can just press upload image, choose it from your media library, or upload a brand new one by pressing upload files and then choose an image. Okay, and that's how you can make some changes on your back end. Again, you can do that for the text. See where it says text divider. So if you look at your website, you'll notice there's a text and there's a divider. So the first text says about us, and see about us. So everything corresponds to the front and back end. See text divider, text button, right? Text divider, text button, and same thing. So our menu, and then divider, right? And then the actual menu is two images. So we should have two images here, image, image. See how you can kind of see it. The other way to view the back end is by using Visual Builder. This is also pretty nice if you want to use this feature. You press this button one time, wait for it to load. This allows you to make changes by viewing your website in real time. So this shows you front end, and you can scroll your mouse over it and make changes. Again, this is a preference if you like to make changes using this method or the other method. So for example, let's say I want to change this image. I put my mouse over it and I press this button right here. Press it one time, and then here's a picture of the image. I just change it by pressing this button here. So if I agree to the change, press this button. If you don't want to change it, press this button. Let's say I want to change this text here. I can press this button here. Right here's the text. I can change the text. Okay, again, this is a personal preference, which one you like better. You can make changes from this side or the other side. Okay, but anyhow, let's get to the main part, which is the online order page, because you'll be spending most of your time making changes to this section of the website. So I'm going to go ahead and go over there real quick. Okay, so Clover orders. This is everything related to your online order page. Settings, items, images, orders, coupons, reports. So we're going to start with the settings here. When you click on settings, you'll notice a whole new interface pop up on your website, on your back end. The first thing you'll see is key settings. You can view your address. It'll show you if everything's set up correctly. You'll say API key is valid. Import inventory is the next section you'll see. You'll mostly be doing a lot of updates from here. So if you make changes on your Clover inventory app, make sure to log into the back end of your website and update it here as well. So let's say I changed lots of modifiers and items and categories. So what you want to do is you want to press this button here, wait a few seconds, press OK. Press this button here, wait a few seconds, and then press OK. And then press update all items. Depending on how many items you're updating, it could take longer or shorter. So I'm updating about 154 items, so it may take up to 30 seconds or a minute. If it's a few thousand, it'll take a little longer. Once it's done, just press OK. Now, any change that was made on your Clover will reflect on the website. Clean inventory, this is very rare you'll ever use this. This is if you deleted lots of stuff from your Clover inventory app and it still shows up on the website, then you can use clean inventory feature for that. But this is very rare because it's fast to just hide it. So for example, let's say I no longer, I delete this entire category called beverages from the Clover. It's faster just to hide it from the website than to clean inventory because you can just hide it. Because this one's one button while the other one requires several steps. Okay, so let's go down. We have two order types, or pickup and delivery, and you can add additional ones. You can either add it from here or you can add it from clover.com from your computer by going to setup and then order types. Store interface, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you can choose from. This is the one that we chose. Again, you can experiment with the other ones. So you can press this button or this interface and then press save changes and then refresh your online order page to see the new store interface. Categories and items. As mentioned earlier, these are all your categories that are imported from your Clover. If you don't want a specific category to show up on your website, let's say you don't want sides to show up on the website, you can just grayed out. Now sides will disappear from the website. Let's say I don't want catering, then just slide it to the left. Let's say I want breakfast omelets to appear at the very top, then just slide it up. Okay, this will appear first, then sandwich, then platter. Let's say I want platter to appear second, then you can do it that way. Again, you can reorder it. And the same thing for the items. Let's say I want omelets to show up. Let's say within the omelet category, I want hash, brown, and toast to appear first, then just slide it to the top. Let's say I want brown toast to appear second and slide it to the second. Again, you can reorder it just by dragging and dropping. If you want to add images to it, click on this button here, or you can click on this button here. Both of them will take you to the same place. Okay, so that's how you rearrange stuff. Same thing applies for modifier groups. Let's say you don't want your customers to choose bread size, then you can hide it. Let's say you do want them to choose bread size, but you don't want them to choose plain bagel, then you can hide that from the website. Again, any change you make here only affects the website. It doesn't affect your order on your Clover POS. So let's say I do want them to choose bagel, but I don't want them to choose white. Then I can hide that. Let's say I like this name, but I wanted to say everything bagels instead of everything bagel. You can change the name, okay, and then just press the check mark. Let's say I want to change the name for cheese and call it more cheese or something like that. Then you can change the name, okay. So you can also change the name. You can change the name for categories and items, but you cannot change the name for items. Sorry, you can change the name for categories, but not items. So for example, let's say this is called breakfast platter and you want it to be called breakfast platters, and you can change it. But we're not going to change it. I'm just showing you how to do that. Let's say for breakfast omelets, I want to add an image to it. You can do that. Press this button here, press select files. Actually, sorry, let me choose it from here. Let's see, actually let me do something different here. Since let's see here, gourmet salad sandwiches. I'm gonna put this at the very top because this one I think I know which picture this one belongs to. I'm gonna select this one here. Again, when you get to the back end, feel free to change the image. I'm gonna select this picture, and when you select the picture, you don't have to press save changes. It's already updated. So now I'm gonna go to the website. I'm gonna go to the order online page. And then as you can see, I put this at the very top and I add an image to it. So now when I go to the order online page, see how it has a picture to it. Gourmet salad sandwiches. Again, you can also add image to the items also. So let's say I want to add an image to one of the items called, let's see the item name here. Gourmet shrimp salad sandwich. So what I do is I go click on items images. And then I'm going to go ahead and search for that item. I'm going to type in shrimp because that's one of the keywords in this item. See, it says has the word shrimp in it. And there it is right there, gourmet shrimp salad sandwich. See, I typed it over here. I'm going to press add edit image and I'm going to upload that image. So, this is from a media library, or I can upload a new image. Again, you can do the same for any of these items. So I'm going to go ahead and randomly choose an item here. I don't know exactly what it looks like, but again, feel free to change it later. I'm going to choose this one. Okay, when you get here, and if this is the incorrect picture, which I'm pretty sure it is, just press delete image, which is right here. But I'm doing this just to show you. You can also add a description. This sandwich, I'll just say tastes great. Okay, so what I do, so just to recap, I added an image to gourmet shrimp salad sandwich, and I added a text. So I did two things. One, two. I'm gonna press save. Now I'm going to click the refresh page. See, right now there's no picture, but when I refresh it, because after you make changes you have to refresh the page. Once you refresh it, what's going to happen now is it's going to show this image and it's going to show this text. Okay, so while let me show it to you. Okay, there it is right there. See, tastes great, and a picture. Okay, so that's how that works. And let's go down to the next step here. Now you know how to add images and text. Orders, all your orders will appear right here. Your order history appears here. Coupons, you can make coupons. Add a coupon, pretty self-explanatory. There's other YouTube videos. If you go on YouTube, type in smart online order coupons, you'll see more videos on that. Reports, it shows you reports. You can also rely on the Clover reports from your Clover POS. Okay, so once you make your coupon, let me just actually show you how to make a coupon. So let's say I'm going to, the coupon name I'm going to say online special, because whatever name you give it, this is what's going to appear on the receipt. So make sure to use a name that you can recognize. Coupon code, this one doesn't appear on the receipt, but the customer needs to know this code. So I'm going to say summer 5. You can call it any name you want. Percentage, I'm going to say if they put the coupon code summer 5, they get 5% off. And they have to spend at least $5. Expiration date, we'll say by the time some of you may watch this video, it'll probably be way later in the year, so I'll just put 2020. Okay, a number of uses. If you put 0, it'll be unlimited uses. You can put 10, and it can only be used 10 times. Remember, when you put 10, it doesn't mean one customer can use it 10 times. It means total 10 times, all customers. So it's better to put it unlimited and then just remove it later on if you feel like it's being overused. Or you can just put 100 and give it to the first 100 customers. Okay, for now I'm just going to put 0. Add. Once you have your coupon code added, you click on settings. Now you have to enable the coupon code. So I'm going to go ahead and enable that. Click on store settings, scroll to the bottom. Sorry, checkout settings, right here, checkout settings. Coupon code, where's coupon code? Right there, coupon code enabled. Make sure to press enabled or else you won't be able to see the coupon code. So now that I have the coupon code enabled, I'm gonna order a gourmet sandwich with wheat bagel and toasted. And then I'm gonna check out. It's $7.49, so it meets the minimum purchase requirement. Now I want to put my coupon code in here, summer 5. Apply. Oh, let's see, sorry, I must have not refreshed the page, summer 5. Okay, so checking my coupon, success, I got 5% off. There's my 5% off, online special, 56 cents off. Okay, so that's how coupon codes work. And let me show you a few other things here. Checkout settings, if you want to accept pay in store, you can enable that. If you only want to accept pay with credit card, you can turn this off. Special instructions, if you want this not to show on the website, you can turn it off. This is special instructions right here. If you want this box to disappear, you can make it go away. Service fees, pretty self-explanatory there. Again, this gets applied to all orders. So if you put 5%, every online order will get a 5% fee, but I'm not gonna change that. Okay, and store settings. It's pretty self-explanatory. You put your email here where you want the emails to be sent when online order is made. Track stock. If you're a restaurant, you probably won't use this because you're not tracking stock. Retail, you may want to use this. Business hours. Oh yeah, this is very important. I already have this set up correctly, but make sure you have your business hours set up on Clover. The way to do that, you go to clover.com and setup, and then business information. In this case, this one is already set up, so we're good to go because it shows your business hours. If you put your mouse over this icon here and it says close, 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 then you will need to go to clover.com and add your business hours. The reason for that is because somebody may order online while you are closed, and they may get upset when they show up to pick up their food and you're not there. So make sure to add your business hours on clover.com. And then once you do that, turn this on, turn this on. I prefer to have this off. That way your customers can see your menu even if you're closed. But if you don't want them to see your menu when you're closed, then you can turn this on. Okay, perfect. Those are done. Schedule orders. Yeah, make sure this is on. Since this is a sandwich shop, they just require 15 minutes to make a sandwich. If you're a full service restaurant and you need more time, then change to 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Default is 20 minutes. 4 days in the future, what does that mean? That means they can order into the future. So I can put how many days from this day forward. So in this case, since they are closed Saturday, Sunday, they will only choose the next day. But so they can basically choose 4 days later in the future. So you can put 1 or 4. Choose ASAP. What that means is, see ASAP. See, it's 3:25, but they're closing shortly because they only open for breakfast and lunch. So they're about to close up. Delivery typically takes about 60 minutes to deliver something, so we put 60 as default. If you can deliver faster than 60 minutes, you can change that. Everything else, you don't have to, these are pretty normal settings. And then delivery areas and fees, I'm going to quickly show you how to add a delivery zone. And then that way you can do it yourself. But this one's already set up. So let's say I want to add you can give it any name you want. I'm just going to call it zone 2. Delivery radius, 10 miles. And I'm going to choose this color here. I'm going to make it a minimum order. I'll make it $10. Delivery fee, $1. And when I press draw zone, anybody that orders within the zone will get charged $1 delivery fee. If they order out here, it won't work. So again, I did a circle. See, I select a circle. But if you want to select a shape, then you can do that also. Shape is a little bit different. So you have to press draw zone and then draw your shape. See, like that. So people that order here and here will get charged $1. Okay, and then once you make your delivery zone, press this button here, validate selected zone. Because if you don't press this, it won't save it. Once you do that, then you have to press save changes. Delivery charge, this is what appears on the receipt. You call it delivery charge, delivery fee, shipping fee, convenience fee, whatever you want to call it. But default is delivery charge. If you want to offer free delivery over a certain amount, just put it right here. Put 30 bucks or 50 bucks. And then if they order over 50 bucks or 30 bucks, you get free delivery. Remember, this part leave blank. Only put something in here if you're delivering everywhere. Because if you put $2 here, and if somebody orders over here, they'll get charged $2 delivery fee because it will override the zone. See, this will override any delivery fees you added when drawing the map. So only use this if you're delivering everywhere. Yeah, and that's how you do your delivery. Again, I'm not going to save this, but if you ever need to make changes to delivery, just put your mouse over it and then press edit or delete or add new one. And in feedback help, you can fill that form out if you have questions, or you can press frequently asked questions. It has lots of frequently asked questions here, and you can go through here and check on any of these boxes to see the most frequently asked questions. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. One last thing is make sure not to, when you do an order type, make sure not to change the name. It's better to create a new one and delete the old one. Because if you change the name and if it doesn't sync with your Clover round time, then the online order will get stuck. Not get stuck, but it'll say order type invalid or API error. So, for example, it's not a good idea to go in here and change this name. It's better to just make a new one and then delete the old one. You probably will never do that, but just a word of caution, it's just better to do it that way. Yeah, and again, the most used feature you'll come across is this part right here. By the time you see this video, there'll be another button here. It'll say Update Taxes. Because if you do update your taxes, you want to make sure to press that button also. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully this covers everything. And if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. Again, there's other videos on YouTube with other tutorials, so feel free to watch those as well. Okay, and thank you so much. Have a good day.